holidays, guys. I hope you had an amazing Christmas with your friends and your family. However, I'm back today with another video, and today's video is going to be a cooking vlog. So my son saw this recipe when he was on YouTube watching a cooking channel. So I'm going to link that cooking channel in the description box down below, as well as the meal that I'm going to be preparing today. It's a Cajun baked pasta meal, which includes chicken breasts. So that is what I'm going to be cooking today and sharing with you guys. So what I'm going to do is turn the camera around and I'm going to show you guys all of the ingredients. I think I mentioned that I'll link the recipe to this video that he created on his channel in my description box down below, because some of the spices that he actually used to prepare the Cajun baked pasta meal is a little bit different from the ingredients that I'll be using, because I'm here in Toronto, Canada, and I think this person lives in the States. So some of the spices and things that you guys carry over there, we don't have here in Toronto, Canada. So I'm using my regular spices that I normally use to season up my meats and things like that, along with some of the ingredients that I was able to get a hold of that he used to create this recipe. So let me turn the camera around and show you guys what the ingredients and all of the items that I'll be using for the meat. So guys, here are the ingredients for the Cajun baked pasta chicken breast meal that I'm preparing today. So I have already seasoned up and prepped my chicken breast. I have 2 containers. Here's one and here's another one. It smells so amazing because it's been sitting in the fridge, like I said, for the past 3 days. So it's well marinated and the flavors just smell so amazing. So for the chicken breast, I seasoned it up with seasoning salt, black pepper, garlic powder. I used a bit of pimento. This is a Jamaican seasoning that you use when you are seasoning up like curry goat and oxtail. It also comes in some small like round seeds as well that they use, but this is the ground up version of it. I also use some Cajun seasoning as well as some smoked paprika, because these are some of the spices that you need to create this recipe that he actually used, along with some other spices that I mentioned that I don't have here in Canada. But once you have at least some of the ingredients and it's seasoned well and you follow the recipe to the best of your ability with all of the ingredients that you can find wherever you are in the world, it's going to come out the same and it's going to taste amazing. You also need some cream. So I have half and half cream. I actually have 2 of them. You also need onions. You need bell peppers. So I have red, orange, and yellow bell peppers. I'm going to cut up some red onions as well because I love red onions. It gives like a really nice kick and like a bit of a spicy kick to your meal. And what you are using is the macaroni. This one is by Cava Papi, I think, if that's how it's pronounced. And you also need some shredded cheese, and preferably different flavors of shredded cheese. So you need mozzarella, Parmesan, and you also need another one. But I sent my older kids to the grocery store and my son just picked up all of the same 3 packs of the same shredded cheese. So I'm just going to use what I have and make it work. So let's get started. I've already added some vegetable oil to my frying pan, and I've added 3 slices of the chicken breast already. So all you're doing, guys, is just adding a little bit of color to the chicken breast. I'm just flipping it every couple of, minutes, making sure that it doesn't burn and it gets like a really nice, color on each side. What he also did in the video is he sliced each chicken breast in half. So 1 piece gives you 2 slices, because as you all know, chicken breast is a really thick type of meat. So you slice it in half and it just doubles up the amount that you'll need for when placing it into the lasagna bowl to pop it into the oven. So you're kind of like creating layers with the chicken breast when you cut it in half, the way you would when you are making like a lasagna dish. So I'm just gonna let the chicken breast brown on each side, and then I'll be back to
One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love me?
Sorry about the noise, guys. I have the vent going to help with some of the steam that I have going on here. So the chicken breast is finished frying. So what I'm gonna do now is just add my bell peppers. And you're just adding your bell peppers and all of your other ingredients to the same oil that you fried the chicken breast in, because all of the flavors and the juices from the chicken breast adds the extra flavor to the cream, to your bell peppers, and it just gives it a really nice taste. So I'm just going to caramelize my bell peppers. I'm also going to cut up a red onion and add it to my bell peppers. I've also added some water to my pot for the macaroni. So once this comes to a boil, I'm going to add my macaroni to it. So I'm just going to add a little bit of sea salt, and this is the brand that I'm using. So my macaroni is finished boiling. I went ahead and I added it to the mixture of all of my seasoning, my bell peppers, my onions, and my shredded cheese, and just allow it to just simmer a bit. So all of the flavor from your cream and everything kind of adds a little bit more flavor to the macaroni, and also keep some of your pasta water and add it to this mixture as well. So this is what my chicken breast looks like, and I'm just going to cut them into little pieces, and then I'm going to start layering my lasagna pan. So it's sort of like I mentioned, I think earlier, when you are making lasagna, you layer with all of your ingredients, and then once finished, you pop it into the oven. I think you pop this into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, bake on 325, and that's pretty much it. So